Shri Ramakrishna Kathamrita, Volume 1, Section 3, Chapter 4. Where mind and speech cannot reach, Taittiriya Upanishad 2:4. What Brahman is cannot be expressed by speech. A Brahmo devotee asked, is God with form or formless? Sri Ramakrishna. One cannot limit God. He is formless, and then with form too. For a devotee, he is with form. For a jnani, that is to say, one who considers the world a dream, God is formless. The devotee thinks that God is one and the world is another. That is why the Lord manifests to him as a person. Jnanis such as Vedantists reason, not this, not this. By so reasoning, the Jnani has the inner feeling and experience that his individuality is an illusion. So the world also is like a dream. The Jnani feels the consciousness of Brahman within, but what God is, he cannot express in words. Do you know what it's like? It's like a shoreless ocean of Satchidanand. Water is the ocean turns into ice at places with the cooling influence of love. Ice takes a form, in other words, or at times God manifests and takes a physical form for the devotee. When the sun of knowledge rises, the ice melts. Then God does not appear as a person. Also, his form is not visible. What God is cannot be expressed in words. Who is there to express him? He who would describe him has disappeared. You cannot find his eye, even if you search for it. When one continues to reason, one's I-ness vanishes completely. First you peel off the outer red skin of an onion, then the soft white one. One continues to peel in this way until nothing of the onion remains. When I-ness vanishes, who remains to look for it? Who is there to tell what the inner feeling and experience of the real nature of Brahman is? A salt doll went to measure the depth of the ocean. As soon as it went into the water, it melted and became one with it. Then who was there to tell about it? The sign of the highest spiritual knowledge is that a person becomes silent. The salt doll of I-ness gets dissolved in the sea of Satchidanand. Not a trace of differentiation remains. As long as reasoning is not complete, man continues to indulge in endless discussions. But no sooner does one stop reasoning than one becomes silent. The gurgling sound of water stops when the pitcher is filled with water. That is to say, when the water in the pitcher becomes one with the water of the pond, the pitcher is dipped in. There is a gurgling sound only so long as the pitcher is not filled with water. In the olden days, people used to say that a ship does not return if it reaches black waters, but I-ness does not vanish. When the ego vanishes, all troubles cease. You may reason 1,000 times, but the ego does not disappear. For you and me, it is good to cherish the eye of a devotee of God. For a devotee, Brahman is with qualities. In other words, God is visible as a person with a form, and it is He who listens to prayers. All your prayers are addressed to Him alone. You are not Vedantists, nor are you Gyanis. You are devotees. Whether you accept God with form or not does not matter. It is enough to feel that God is a person who listens to your prayers, who creates, preserves, and dissolves, a person who is infinitely powerful. It is easier to reach God by the path of love and devotion.